Good morning, good afternoon. Hello, hello, my friends. I am here to do the walkthrough of my more shabby than chic journal. Um, this one was, I just had so much fun putting this one together. It took me a bit of time, a lot of work went into this one, and I admire those that do this kind of journaling all the time. So kudos and hats off to you guys. But I had a lot of fun with this one, and she's just gorgeous in my opinion. Hold on, I need to get a wrap for my arm. Okay, I'm back. I didn't want to be clinking through the whole video. Now I got my wrap on. Yeah, she is just gorgeous. I didn't go for the I'm not a bling girl per se. Some bling, but I didn't overly bling her out. But she does have some fun things going on. I hope you will enjoy. Her name is Sophia, and Sophia's story I'll tell you as I'm going through the journal. So let's start with the front cover. You can see that there's a layer of flowers here, some roses there, some flatback pearl flowers, I guess. They're just pretty. It's a semi-soft cover, so it's firm but soft. This is all fabric here. Then you got a little bit of lace there, and lots of lace and eyelash trim coming out at the bottom here. Let me show that to you guys. So, and you can see the layers of eyelash trim underneath there. So again, goes to the shabby, pretty but shabby deal. Again, another cluster of flowers here, and a handmade charm. Give it that kind of old feeling. The portrait was put on paper when it came to me. It came to me as a free gift in one of my orders from Patty Lang's channel. So if you're not subscribed to her, I do encourage you to do so. But she had sent this to me as part of one of my orders, and I had gotten it weeks ago, and it wasn't until I started doing this journal and started prepping the cover that she came to be put there as the focal point. More layers of lace on the spine. The spine is just gorgeous. It's got beads and crystals and buttons, and it's just, this is I'll tell you when we get into the book, but this is a very unique binding, if you haven't been following along. And then again, you got lace down here, lots of eyelash trim, and then we come around to the back, and you have an applique here, a very large applique piece there. More of the fabric and laces on the spine, and then again, that wraps all the way around. I did shabby up her edges, so it's, you know, again, more shabby than chic, as I'm calling her. But Sophia's story is that she received this journal from her paternal grandmother before she passed. And her parents have now since passed. And so she's a young girl searching for family in her life. She has some photos that that are keepsakes, and but she's you know, she's a young woman that's grown and working, but she's searching for that family member that's missing. The closure is just some really soft, not cashmere, but I'll think of it in a minute. But anyway, it's got pink and beige as the wraps. And she is quite large. She is 5 signatures. Lots of fluff coming out. Fluff coming out at the top. Fluff on the side, and some stuff dangling out the bottom here. Okay. Then you open her up, and she's flexible, so you can work in her. She has an envelope here that you can tuck stuff into. She is, the binding is one I kind of came up with on the fly. It's a half hidden binding and half exposed binding that allows the buttons and beads to make an appearance here. So she's half and half. Very sturdily put together, I think. I'm really cautious about my journals that way. So this is I used 2 kits from Natalie, Line Dot Arrow, for this journal kits. And I will try to remember to list those in the box below. But it is the Lime V Rose, I believe it. Hold on, I'll bring it up. Not prepared, Shauna. Good job. I meant to look this up before. So she is made using the or not. Why am I not finding her? Oh, here. Okay, Floral Music paper pack, and then the I Love You, Ma Cherie a digital pack. You can find those in her Etsy, Line Dot Arrow. They're very pretty and really lend themselves to be shabby chic. You will find some lace throughout. You'll find some ratty tatty fabric throughout. She really is more shabby than chic. So we've got a paper clip here holding the tag. On the underside of the tag is a space for the owner to put their name. And then what you could do is take this off, and then the tag is very pretty on the front. But I wanted the tie to stick out. So you could do it either way. You know, you could do it this way once you get into using the journal, or you can use it this way. But I put it this way so the owner would know that there's a space for them to put their name. Just paper clips on there with one of the tiny paper clips. Okay. These are not the Tim Holtz. These are another brand sold on Amazon. Okay, oops, I'm turning my thing here. Let's give the journal. She's a big girl. You'll see on some of the pages I did some punching of the edges, hand-dyed tea paper made by me, some other papers that I've grunged up a little bit. We have a side tuck here, and this is just a journaling card. Some more lace and fabrics there. And then we get here. This is all the tea-dyed paper is hand-dyed by me. Then you open this up, and you have a secret journaling card because it's stuck in the pocket. So you can journal here, and then this comes out. You can journal on all 4 sides of that piece of paper, and you also have the card. Got some dot grid paper here, more tea dyed, and then here you have there's an upper tuck here. So let me get this so I have something to play with. So you have a tuck here that you can put something in. Then right here, and then on the other side you'll write over here. And then because this took up some page space, this is also, oops, let me move her. She's a big girl. You got space here to write. So if I take up page space, I'm replenishing it by some other sort of writing space. I want my journals to be mixed of both fun things and ephemera, and a lot of writing space and the ability to add in photos and things. So we got a tag there, put some grosgrain ribbon on there, paper ruffle, Edith Holden, and I put a little bulb clip here, or pen, some buttons. And then the ruffle is made with very thin calico, so it's scruffy, going to that shabby look. Then we have a couple cards in this pocket, card in this pocket. These are all writable. And then here we have a tag, and I put a dangly bit through it, some vintage lace, and then it's backed with some wallpaper, so you could write here on this. And then that's paper clipped in, and then that holds this pocket. This is a glycine bag that I have put some napkins on and grunged up a little bit. And then we got a card in there that you can write on, and then that opens up and you have writing space here. So again, trying to make sure I incorporate some fun stuff with yet some extra writing bits. More of the what is this called? Why does it escape? It's not organza. Forget the name of the fabric, but it's very soft. It's not silk. It'll come to me probably at the end of the journal. But so that's a flippy tag, and these tags, this tag thing is all one, and you can come out, so you can move it around the journal wherever you want it. I just happen to put it there. And then the dog is going to, the dog is sitting next to me, and now she's going to start talking. She has to go OUT, so I will be right back. Okay, it never fails that the dogs need to go out when I'm trying to do a video. I know, they're barking. Anyway, more tea-dyed paper, lots of writing room, some dot grid paper. Any of the fabrics that I used, some of them I took and I used to make tabs, cloth tabs, and I used my tiny attacher to paper clip them in. Some more edging there. Here we have a tag made with the kit paper that's backed with tea-dyed paper, and I put a paper clip on it to because the journal is so big it wants to fall into the crevice. And then this is an envelope that I use the buttons to make my holder, but it does open all the way out, and there is paper adhered inside. So then you go like that. Oops. We need to hide her. There we go. So, and then you can't see it. So I thought that was a cute little addition that I came up with there. Probably been done by somebody else, but I don't know that. I just did it. And then I put here to utilize the paper clip in more than one fashion. And why is there stuff on the anyway, I put some Tim Holtz people. These are Sophia's parents when they got married, and there's writing room there. Yeah, Sophia is a young girl going through life searching. No paper there. So at the end of the first signature, we come to the second. Another tab here that sticks out of the top instead of the side. You open that up. You can write here. You can write here. And then this opens up to an envelope with a real wax seal. And then there is some tea-dyed paper, a couple layers of tea-dyed paper, and a shabby chicy shoe post-it note I got in the Happy Mail or something somewhere. So that just closes, and that folds down there. Some different papers included. I want to make sure there's a good variety. Here's one of my handmade tabs. And then we've got a little journaling card there. This is adhered to music paper. Okay. There's a pocket here that you can add. So I didn't, there's most everything is filled, but I didn't fill them all. There's maybe a small handful or less that have empty pockets for the owner to add stuff to. Here's a glycine bag. And this is kit paper that's been used on both sides of this. And then you've got a tag here with some of that fabric. I love chiffon. That's what this stuff is called. Chiffon. I told you to come to me. Chiffon. I love the feel of chiffon. OMG. Then you have a lace heart here. And then this is a vintage tulle that I took and did some dots on with some Finnabair paste. So I love that. This is fabric ruffle across the top of the bag. It just slides in here. Yeah. So love that. Then we have a pocket here. This is the middle of the signatures. All the signatures, I believe, I usually encase them in envelopes or pockets or things. So I believe that's happened here. Oh yes, this one you can see, but it is, you know, kind of hidden within the Edith Holden paper. But this is even more hidden because the binding is actually inside the envelope there. Put a journaling card there, backed it with tea-dyed paper. Here we have, this is Sophia when she was a young girl, and her pet that is now since passed away. We have a handmade or hand decorated index card, and that is something from her past, her childhood, butterflies on it and stuff. Then you have more paper there. Here's another one of those glycine pockets. I left that one empty for you to fill. Then we have the other pocket here, which I did put something in, and it's where you can write on the back. So you can always add more pockets and things to pages and tags or whatnot. Again, lots of writing room. This is a special pocket. This is a vintage lace piece. And I put a little, I don't think this is vintage. I got this in Happy Mail though. It's a flower with a pearl and some folded lace and a little dangle bit in there. And then this is a hanky that comes out, a piece of a hanky. This is vintage. It's got the decoration there that you can see. Make sure that you guys can see this. So yeah, the journal does fold out some. You just, you know, you make sure, yeah. You know, it's just a little fluffy. She's fluffy. She's a fluffy girl. But she's definitely usable. And then you have a side tuck here that I thought was cute with the buttons. More lace. Tea-dyed paper. More fabric. Tab there. This is a tiny thing there. This one is just for decoration. More edging on the paper there. Then we come to the middle signature. This one you can see also. But then you have a glycine doily pocket. So this was a square doily that I folded into an envelope shape, and I backed it with tea-dyed tracing paper or glycine. I'm not sure which at this point. I think it was tracing paper. So you can slide your stuff in and out. There's a little bit of goodies in there, and it makes that nice crinkly sound. And then it just folds back up. Here's the tab to get to that page if you're working in the book. We have another lace in the chiffon there. Again, I love that stuff. A couple of tags. This is from Prima. And this is from the 49 Market. But you can write on the back of both of those. And it just tucks up in there. This is vintage lace here. Okay. And we have some more paper, so, a coloring page that's been backed to tea-dye paper, so you can write on one side and fiddle around and be artistic and creative on the other side. Or you can leave it black and white. Some graph paper. Oops. Oh, goodness. I knew I was going to find some of those somewhere. I tried to get all the little crummies out, but apparently that did not happen. Yeah, we're just going to, yeah, go on. I knew I'd find one of them. I thought I got them all out, but because I had made I had put the signatures and everything in, and I forgot to do some of my paper punching, so I had to do it after the fact. So that was just done yesterday, or no, not yesterday, Saturday sometime. Yeah. So here we have, this is it says beautiful memories, and it's got a little bit of the fabric, like as if she had something that was, and it you know, it was like torn off of something that belonged to her parents or grandparents. This is beautiful memories, and then you can draw it on the back. And then here you have a tag that says imagine in an envelope. This is a real envelope. It's just torn to make a pocket there, and added some, you know, grunginess to it. This is texture, not wallpaper. It's like a. It'll come to me maybe after the video. So I put a piece of that in because, you know, I went with I didn't want to do like the normal pink and blue or just blue. I just wanted to do with the pink and the creams and the whites. I think if I were to do another one, or when I do another one, I hope to do it in more of a darker blue tones. Yeah. But this is my first shabby chic. I don't know if I mentioned that. I'm not versed in shabby chic much. Yeah. So I think I had fun doing it, and I think I did well. Here's another one of those doily pockets that I made with some tidbits in there. Okay. And lace butterfly, we put some bling. I sewed in some beads there. This is a shaker card. Stuff does shake, but it tends to. I should have put it more glued closer together, so this wouldn't, because it does it, because this when the page turns, it wants to fall in, but it's a shaker nonetheless. And I think it'd be cute to journal all the way around the oval. Another bit of that hanky, the handkerchief from over here. This handkerchief here. Oops. I didn't glue this in case you wanted to take it out. And this is a piece of that. I put that there. This is Prima paper that it's used to do the middle signature. You have a couple tags from the kit. Oh, and the aesthetic here, and on this pocket, the main is the kit printed on fabric. Then these are also from the kit that are backed with 2-dye paper, lace, and then this opens up, and you have more writing space over here. And I put some lace with some rosette cabochon type things. Flat back things, and that just folds there. More paper. We don't know who this is. Sophia again has been saving pictures. I don't know if this was her father at a certain point in time or her grandfather. Yeah, she's just searching. So I put a photo there. And I forgot where I got these photos. They were in an order of sorts, or Happy Mail or something. Okay. Another page from the kit. A doily pocket with some other little goodies in it. Yeah. We have, I took one of my things that I and put it over. I've been doing this lately. I like it. And then here's the other half of that decorated paper with the pink on it. Here is another one of the mini paper clips that's holding in this old postcard that she's attached a little memento to. This was her as a young girl. And then this opens up and you have a guest check there that you can write on both sides. It just slides right in there like that. And then you can put it in the paper clip. Fabric tab. The other doily pockets, which I don't know if I showed you when we went there. I probably didn't. I don't remember. Here's another handmade charm that dangled off of it. But what I was going to say is this piece also came off this. So it was a unique square shape, but it had this in the middle of it. So I took it out and made it a pocket. And we have a tag here that's also a shaker that's got some pink flowers and some beads and things in there, and bling and yeah, sequins. Here's a fabric flip that you can put on that side and fold it down. Then you can write on this side, you can write on this side. More cheated paper. Here's another doily hidden. It's kind of like a hidden pocket. You have a card that comes out. You can write on the back. And I put a little charm on there. And that just slides in between the doily and the paper there. And no one really is the wiser. And it's nice because then this dangles out here. Okay. And yeah, this is real vintage paper from a ledger. It's the real deal. It's not copied or anything. Then we have another guest check. I got this in Happy Mail. I don't remember who, I think. And then we got some more of the fabric that I put on there, and a couple pieces of paper from some books that some you know, what is that, writing paper? No, note paper, you know. Yeah. And then we have some bits here that are from the this is from a paper pack that I got. Mama had sent to me from Amazon. I don't remember the name, but if you just search vintage junk journal paper or something like that on Amazon, you'll find things like this. And these are from the 49 and Market. I just thought it went so well with the aesthetic of the journal. It's more Matita paper. This is the other middle one. Again, it's sewn in, but it's kind of you know, hidden away. And then you have a secret pocket here that has a little journaling card in there. And that just, no one really knows that it's there, you know, except for seeing that little bit that sticks out. So yeah. And you could always stick some paper on here if you wanted to. I left this bag empty, but it's a crinkly vintage bag. And then here, this is a watercolor painting I did. I took a sticker and I made it in an applique, and then I adhered it down to the paper and I painted all the way around it. Then I have some photo corner things that I can colorize, and I made them vintage. And so then all around the picture you can see the gold that I put on there. I put some of the Fair light gold all the way around. And then you can write on the back there. It's got some messy smudges. I did that on purpose to bring some of this color into the back there. And so you can write on here, you can write on the back of here. And I know the dogs are barking. I hope this video comes out okay. Don't have to redo it. And then here's a index card that I've added some lace to, so it's the pull. So you stick this in here, and it doesn't really look like there's anything there. So it's kind of a hideaway place. And there goes Mr. Supervisor. Odin drive-by. Here's the other side of that ledger paper. I did some edging on it, and I added a tab with calico. Here's another card that you can run in the back, and it's got the date and stuff on it. So yeah, so this is Sophia. It's got some trim there, and then more paper. I use, I think this was the Prima paper. And then finally, you have a little bag here that you can put little tidbits in, maybe some ephemera or something, or a pen of sorts. It's a drawstring, but it is glued down. But I'm sure you could take it off. Just be careful, don't rip the paper, right? So lots of space to journal in. And so I have a reserve on this journal. If the person decides that they don't want it, it will go up in my Etsy shop, but I don't know when that will be, because I'm waiting for confirmation that that the reservist is actually going to take the journal. So that's what I'm waiting on as far as letting go. But Sophia is I think she's lovely and wonderful and beautiful, and she has a story to tell, a long story to tell. So yeah, I think if you use this journal for family and that, it'll be right along with the aesthetic. Like I said, she's soft and fluffy, yet she's shabby, and yeah, very shabby with a little bit of chic. Yeah, and this dangles. All this down here dangles, so you could actually move this to another part of the journal or take it off, but it does dangle under there underneath the flowers. So yeah, I love her. I am very proud of myself for completing it, and for it to come to life the way I envisioned it. And I had a little bit of help along the way. The inside envelopes on the covers was made in one stream. The girls helped me with the flower placements on the most recent stream. I did the other part of the cover and that myself. And then the naming of the journal, that was by my significant other, my boyfriend. He said he named her, and I think it's a very appropriate name, Sophia. And she's beautiful, yet shabby. So that's all, guys. If something like this strikes your fancy, I'm always willing to take commissions. So maybe you want something similar to this. And I will post a comment on my YouTube channel and Facebook if the reservist doesn't take the journal, and I'll let you guys know. So if you're interested, it may become available, but I will keep you guys posted. Yeah. So have a great day, everyone. Love you all. Talk to you later. Bye.